And today we're gonna go over Dynamatting. Be Dynamatting a 2004 Acura TL. And what Dynamat is basically it's a material that you putting in your trunk of your car, and you can use it on different parts of your car for different things. But in this case, we'll be using it for uh, putting it in a line in the trunk of the car in order to deaden the vibration, so it absorbs the vibration from the bass. You got a lot of people out there that they love their bass, but what they don't understand, or maybe they do understand, they just don't care. But uh, when you got a lot of bass and your trunk doesn't hold the bass that well, um, that vibration doesn't sound good at all from the back. You'll hear a car coming down the street and it sounds good coming from the front, but once it passes you, it sounds like garbage because of that trunk vibrating. So that's what we're gonna do today. And let me go get my stuff out and we'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see with my music playing, you hear all that trunk rattling. Don't sound good at all when the bass hits. The way it's supposed to sound, it should sound more quiet, like that versus like that. This whole side used to sound like that all the way down, but I've already went on ahead and Dynamated that. Give me 1 second. I went on ahead and Dynamatted the whole trunk a couple years ago, but I never did get to finish Dynamatting the lid of the car. So right now that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pop the trunk. We're gonna Dynamat the lid on the top part and down here to try to see if we can't get rid of that vibration sound that we don't like. So give me 1 moment and we'll be back. Alright, so what we got here is the trunk of 2004 Acura TL. Right there we got a Dynamat, which it can come with a silver finish on top, or it comes with a just a black finish on top. Back a couple years ago, I went on ahead and Dynamatted my whole trunk because when I first put my system in, there was nothing but rattling. You hear everything from all the way over here, all the way around was rattling, plus the trunk lid and everything. So I went on ahead, and as you can see, I had to pull out all the little knobs and push pins and everything that goes up in there all the way around and pull everything out. And then as you can see in here, I Dynamatted it already, so that's already done. The only thing I didn't do, because at the time I ran out, was Dynamat the lid, which we're gonna do today. And once I did the other part, it had quieted it down enough to where I didn't need to worry about doing the lid right away, because inside it sounded great. On the outside, it wasn't that bad as I've heard before, but it was bad enough to where I still needed to go ahead and do it. So now I finally went on and got some more. Actually, I got some in for Christmas. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lid next. And as you see here, you got these little pins that you just pretty much pop out the center, and once you pop out the center, they just come out. And then when you push it back in, you put it in, and then you push the center pin back in, which spreads that open and what keeps it locked in. So there's a few of those. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off and see what else I need to take off on here in order to take this all this carpeted part off, and then we'll get to the Dynamat. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I done went ahead and took that off, and I went and started putting the Dynamat on. And as you can see, all I do is just cut it so it fits across. That's 2 separate pieces there, and then I just cut it where I wanted to make sure that it didn't go to where it extended out past where the cover is going to show, and I didn't want to cover up the holes where the push pins go back into either. If you do cover up those holes, all you have to do is just take a either an awl or a small Phillips head screwdriver or something, and then just poke the holes through here. That way you'll still have your holes to be able to put the stuff back in. So now what I got to do is, on this part of the trunk, see we got a lot of stuff going on here, so what I'm gonna end up doing is outfitting this part and then cutting some other pieces, some smaller pieces or whatever, to put in line in here as well. That way all of that is taken care of, and all the different places I'm gonna do the same thing. So let me get all these measurements and get this stuff ready to go ahead and put up there, and then I'll show you how it looks once it's finished. All right, so as you see, I done got all of that done there. I even put it inside the little cubby hole little areas as well. And what I also went on ahead and did was remove my tag holder from here. And I went on ahead and put some behind there because, you know, a lot of people have issues with the tag rattling. So from that point, which I have that here, one thing you got to remember when you take that piece out is to make sure you undo your tag, because if you don't undo your tag, you won't be able to get it out. You won't be able to figure out why, because your tag bolts into here, in which it goes through this piece here and bolts into the back of the trunk, and it'll hold that piece on. So make sure you undo your tag. What I'm gonna do next is, I'm not sure how well it'll stick on here. It should stick on here because it's real sticky. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my tag and I'm gonna put a piece on the back of my tag as well, just for extra measures. Just trying to figure out and make sure, you know, anything that vibrates, that make noise whenever the bass hit, doesn't. So that's the next piece, and then it'll be bolting it back up together, and that'll be all. So let me go ahead and get this done and bolt it back together. I'll probably turn it on and check it out and let you know how it is. I probably won't play it over through the microphone, because the microphone I got right now is not that great at handling that kind of handling music like that. So until I get a upgraded microphone, then I'll just let you know how it is for now. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we done got these all back situated. Everything back together. You don't see any other Dynamat sticking out nowhere. So look like nothing ever changed on it. So that's a good thing. Here, as you see, we got the P3 Rockford Fosgates, and then I got a Rockford Fosgate T1000-1 amp back there. I used to run a Kenwood 1000.1, which so far that's the best amp that I had, but it seemed like the speakers I had couldn't handle it. Maybe I should have turned it down some, but it's a I used to have the CVXs, two 12-inch CVXs, two 10-inch CVXs. I blew both of them. I blew solar barracks because that amp was just, I guess, too much for them. It wasn't even halfway up, so I don't know. But so far, so good with this one. I still got my other amp for competition purposes for later on, but for now we'll rock with the Rockford Fosgate. So I'm gonna go ahead, close the trunk down, and then test it out and see how it is, and I'll let you know the results. All right, so tested it out. Sounds 90% better than what it did now that I put the Dynamat on the lid. So now, like I said before, I had the whole trunk Dynamated before. The whole where the spare tire is, I took everything out and Dynamated every inch of it. You don't have to Dynamat every inch of it. Just you want to Dynamat the areas really where it's gonna where the vibration is occurring at. But I wanted the whole thing done, so that's what happened. Now the only part that I have any kind of vibrations with is, which I'm not gonna be able to stop that, is right in here and right around here where it seals at. So what I'm end up having to do for that is I just have to figure out to make a tighter seal. I'll probably end up getting some kind of something rubber, or I'll go old school and put some towels in there just to get that tighter seal right there. And once I get that tighter seal, then it'll be good to go. No extra vibration. So whenever it's going, whenever I'm coming up, it's gonna sound good. Whenever I'm passing by, it's still gonna sound good. So other than that, for now, I guess I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be easy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know anything else you might want to see. I'm doing a lot of do-it-yourself things that people usually take their stuff somewhere to get done, but you can do it yourself, and it's simple and easy and save a lot of money. So let me know what else you might want to see, and I'll get with y'all later. Once again, it's your boy Stretch. I'll holler at you.